ready. Looks like right now we will begin the second map on Fortress. Once again, we do have Balls of Steel at a disadvantage. They're going to be attacking first this time, though, and it is their map choice. So we'll see if it pays off, as Pee-wee is going to be the first attacker.
Okay, so here we go, guys. We're going to follow him on his way up, and immediately, of course, deciding to hit one of these very, very long-range lasers from the back. Now, we saw that this map has the potential to kind of be a... Well, I don't know if he intentionally fell off there or not.
Maybe.
You can kind of... you can really be a hero if you can pick off that long-range laser at the very beginning. It really sets the tone for the rest of this. It's kind of a tricky position for defenders in this little pit here. If you're an attacker off to the side, you've only got a little bit of area to attack, but your defenders are on the low ground. Very nice shot from Pee-wee.
Yeah, crazy good. He had a very, very narrow window there as he was running past these columns. So Fortress, as you're saying, like defensive positions can be really tricky on here. I have actually seen some teams place all three defenders in this little pit and just wait the whole time for the attacker to show up.
Oh, great round from Pee-wee, though, and Balls of Steel getting that first attack round that they so desperately needed in the last map.
Yeah, so finally, Balls of Steel actually getting, that's the first successful attacking round of the match for them. So off to a great start here on Fortress. It looks like the map choice and being able to attack first has paid off so far. LNFST actually falling to a defensive position I'm not really familiar with. That is a good one, though. It makes sense if the attacker was to go up his own right side. Those rockets would have been some good predictions. But here we see Dracius has kind of fallen down into a little bit of a pit. He will have to work his way back up there to the point, and he is somewhat exposed along these walkways here.
And he's still got 20 seconds, but as you can see, he's exposed to the person who's on the laser pad. Defenders get a rocket, except if they jump on that laser pad, then they get a laser activated with zoom as well. So now it's a really tough position. Just one shot left for Dracius. Oh, but as we can see, a defender's way on the low ground. He may have a chance to just assault the point.
He is actually going to have a wide open point. Great shot there from Dracius. Obviously, he was floating in midair, so he had a little bit of opportunity. I'm surprised he didn't jump onto the point sooner, though, because now there are two defenders lodged in there, and it's going to be hard to clear it out as well as Pee-wee did on that last round.
But he may have it. Just 1 second remaining. Oh, he jumped off of it. He jumped off of it, and Blue takes the round. Oh, man.
That must have happened in the last round before we got in, as you see Seeds yelling out twice. He must have gotten extremely close in the first map as well. But AJ Pen is going to be attacking in now for Balls of Steel. We've got Imaginary Subsun taking up their defensive positions. That laser pad, there was not one on Collided, so that's why we didn't see one. But it is on basically, I think, half of our map pool. There's a laser pad. So nice armor getting picked off. Again, a defensive position way off to the side that I would not have expected. Very interesting placement there for both of these teams' defensive players. And 2 armors already picked off. AJ is in trouble.
Seeds being a hero here. He's picked off 2 armors. 3! Gets all 3 of them from that position on the hill. That does another nice thing as well. It draws the attackers so far off of the point that allows your defenders to move up a little bit earlier and then start to fall back. Now, of course, the caveat being if the attacker decides to just blitz right by all 3 of them and doesn't take any damage, then he's going to have a really nice position. But Seeds now on the attack after that brilliant defensive round. We'll see what he can do now.
Okay, so AJ Pen is at a position that I'm more familiar with. Those fences right over there. It looks like it was a Pee-wee. Yes,
no, that's
LNFST. Yeah, so he's actually taking up that position. I'm imagining the final defender is waiting near the point, or perhaps even at the laser pad. But yeah, he's very, very close to the point. Seeds is out in no man's land, though. He's got a lot of exposed area there if he's going to try and work his way back from the front, essentially, and an armor getting picked off by AJ Pen already.
That's right. Ooh. Oh, a nice shot, but there were still 2 defenders up, and that's going to be enough to finish things off. Blue does win the turn, so Balls of Steel is up 3-1. They still have that critical attacking round advantage. If this round gets taken now by LNFST, then that puts Balls of Steel in a position where they're, well, pretty much expected to win.
That's right, and so LNFST is going to be trying to attack in. He has not had a successful attacking round yet that we've seen, so this could be a tall order, but we'll see if he's able to get one of these defenders very quickly. This is the risk you run by coming over to this position. When you have that one-on-one isolation, it can get very out of hand for the defender. But right now, oh, wow, look at that. Naka getting 2 very good defensive shots already. Only 1 armor remaining, now none. And Imaginary Subsun wins the turn, but Balls of Steel still in that favorable position. All they have to do is defend successfully throughout the rest of the map, and we'll win.
That's right. It is on the attackers now, on Imaginary Subsuns, to be able to take a round back to tie things up. And Naka going to go way around the side and try and pick off one of those very, very long-range lasers that we see so often on this map.
As he moves forward on the left side, you can see the defender posted up way behind the hill. I'm imagining that Seeds once again, as he did have a great defensive round from over there a little bit earlier on, and Naka's going to work his way up. He knows he's over there. He's still going to take that pretty exposed bridge, though. Kind of an interesting decision. I think, yeah, Pee-wee can actually get over there pretty quickly. That was Pee-wee, not... oh, that's right. Because Seeds was on the other team, obviously. Oh, 2 armors getting picked off already. If they can land 1 more, that's going to cement their potential victory even more, and there it is. Blue wins the turn. They're up 4-2. This could go to a game 3.
That's right. Currently, if you guys are just joining us, Imaginary Subsuns did take map number 1, and so far, Balls of Steel has looked unstoppable. Pee-wee could very well almost close things out for Balls of Steel here. If he takes this one, then they would just need 1 more defensive round in order to take the set.
All right, Pee-wee moving forward. He's got some vision on the defenders. Yep, Seeds is back at that far left hill once again. I'm imagining 1 more player up by the point. And that 3rd and final defender probably moving closer to the point now as well. He was off to the other side. There they are. Only 2 armors remaining. Seeds hitting a very long-range rocket. And Pee-wee is looking for a way in now.
Yeah, and he already has to back out, almost resetting out to the middle of the map. He's given up much of the high ground, and this time down 1 armor and with much less time remaining. He's still trying to hit some shots from the left-hand side, probably just protecting his position as he moves up. Pee-wee looking like he maybe just wants to assault the point directly.
Ooh. Oh, nice defensive, excuse me, nice offensive laser there, but now missing that jump just slightly. He's got to pick off 2 defenders with only 6 seconds left and falling again. I don't think it's going to be possible.
No, actually, the defenders can kind of just sit back. Sometimes you'll see a situation where an attacker knows that they don't have enough time to capture, so they try to land a couple miracle shots because that's the only way that they're going to be able to actually get the round. Usually, defenders will sit back very, very tightly behind corners and things like that to make sure they don't get picked off. That is another win condition. Even if you can't capture the point in time, you can still kill all the defenders and win.
All right, so Dracius really, really has to get in here for Imaginary Subsun to try and tie things up as far as attacking rounds are concerned, because if he doesn't, obviously that would put the blue team Balls of Steel on map point. So already taking an armor point, definitely not a situation you want to be in. I'm actually still very surprised how even these teams are. Again, there were 50 teams signed up. I don't really have much of a measure of, you know, how well these teams are playing at the moment. So, you know, I'm expecting a lot of not close matches, to be honest, but these teams seem to be having a difficult time with each other starting off in the round of 64. A lot of parity.
Well, Dracius is avoiding a lot of shots here. Oh, but not that one. A point-blank rocket. He does manage to take a defender with him, but only 1 armor remaining and 10 seconds left in the round. Trying to assault the point, but a prediction rocket catches him around the side. As you mentioned before, it is now map point for Balls of Steel.
All right, AJ Penn has a little bit of breathing room. It's not do or die. Obviously, if he can land the attacking round, that'll win the map. But if he doesn't, 1 more successful defensive round, like they've just done 3 of, will seal the deal. So let's see if he can end things now, or if he's going to have to put his team on defense 1 more time to try and seal the deal here.
AJ Penn trying to sneak up around the side and take a quick shot, but it's already picked up on by Imaginary Subsuns. He scoots back out to the middle of the map. Let's take a look at the defensive positions here. Pretty predictable stuff. Seeds once again on that position all the way off to the left, and they do have a good surround on AJ Penn, but now he goes around the back, and he has a really nice position, landing a 53-meter laser as well.
Okay, yeah, landing that huge laser on Seeds. That means he's in a favorable position moving in as time ticks down. Usually when the timer starts ticking like this, you can see a little bit more frantic movement out of our attackers. We'll see how he actually manages to proceed. He misses another laser. That's valuable seconds while that thing's recharging to try and get on the cap. It looks like he's going to get it.
Wow, very nice job. That is going to be the map, and Balls of Steel takes it. We're going to see what Imaginary